I got so many places I want to wear this sundress this summer. Okay, so let's start making it. Okay, so it was time for me to dust off my sewing table and hop into my sewing studio and get this sundress done. First things first, I wanted to show y'all the fabric again because I promise you, you can never go wrong with florals, especially in spring. And I loved how this had a neutral gray background to it. Loved it. Okay, the first thing that I have to do, I'm going to lay my fabric out right sides touching. Okay, so the fabric print is on the inside, okay, and the outsides are facing out. That's what this is. Notice I took the time to smooth out my fabric, and I'm going to use my clothes for a pattern. Okay, does it matter that I'm making a dress? No, it does not. I'm going to lay these pattern pieces out. Okay, and notice I'm taking my sleeves and I'm going to fold them in on itself so that I can make this dress sleeveless. I don't want to have to cut out a sleeve. So once I have it folded in on itself, I went ahead and started cutting it out. Notice that I left space. I did not cut out exactly close to the clothes because we want to leave a seam allowance so that when we go to sew it up, there's still room for the garment. This is just some pics of me cutting it out. And let's double check to make sure that our fabric stretches the right way. So it has to stretch both left and right and up and down. And this is me showing y'all the stretch test, left and right, and then up and down or on the bias, okay? As long as your fabric stretches both ways, it's a two-way stretch, then this pattern style should work out perfectly for you. Okay, so once I cut the pattern out, I took the entire front and back and then folded it on itself again to make sure everything was symmetrical, okay? Because what we do to one side, we need to do to the other side. Okay, so this was me matching the sleeve holes up and then cutting them out to be even. And then I took one of the pieces from the top and I cut out a lower neckline. So that's what that is. Okay, this is just one piece from the neckline and I'm going to cut out a lower neckline. So this will be the front of my dress with the lower portion of the neckline and then the regular neckline that we cut out when we cut out the two pieces, that'll be the back side of the dress. I hope I'm explaining that clearly and that makes sense. Okay, so once it's cut out, it should look like this, okay? And we're pretty much done with the dress. Most